end.
Turn down for what? I don't know.
Oh goodness,
You married this.
I did.
Well, the fact that who was it? I watched a clip earlier today, and I think it was it Amelie? No, it was Cotton. It was Cottontail. Uh, Cottontail was doing a collab. I think it was Helldivers, and fuck, I forget his name. But no, he's like, they're like Cottontail's just like, hold on, he needs to adjust settings. It's just like, and then he's just like, hey, don't forget to turn down your for what? It's just like, turn down what? Turn down my what? Yes, so you need to go to your settings and you turn down for what? And then it's just like. And then it's just like all of a sudden it's just like, you turned down for what? God damn it. She finally figured it out. She finally figured it out. It's just like, oh shit.
My favorite stupid joke is I will just turn to my wife when she is stressed and be like, just remember the wise words, the Sugandis. And she'll be like, the
Sugandi's nuts!
Exactly. Or I'll be like, hey, do you want to see? What? See these nuts.
Or there's another one. There's another one you could do.
Want to know what my favorite dragon is?
Dragon D's nuts.
Dragon D's nuts.
There's another one. Mind Goblin.
Mind Goblin D's nuts.
I would say like Mind Goblin D's dick.
All right, let me know once everyone's ready.
I'm just sitting here,
ready.
just staring at the screen, just randomly talking about bullshit. It's fine.
Sounds good. All right, all set?
Yeah.
Let's do this. I'm gonna start stream.
Don't forget to cast Jessica's Will. All on these nuts.
Right. Is it the last these nuts joke?
Yeah, I think I'm
gotta
good.
be more. Yeah.
I think I'm good for now.
We're
Okay.
good for now.
All right. Let's see if this works. All right, audio's live.
And no, oh, I forgot to pour you out. I apologize.
You're fine.
I will at least do it on the other.
Let me just fix one more thing. Oh, that's loud. Okay, I think I fixed the music. Hopefully.
Who knows? No, I'm not. No, I'm not changing my model. I'm staying as fucking Ditto. Fuck it.
Yes.
Ditto. Oh goodness, the Ditto.
I did send you the link, right?
Yes.
Yes, I think so.
Okay. I just want to make sure, because I'm just trying to like backpedal in my brain. It's just like, I know I told somebody about this. I know I told somebody about this. Did I send the link? Did I not send the link? Do I need to fix this problem now? Brains in overdrive. And it shouldn't be, unfortunately.
It's fun. I don't hear the music, but that's probably on my end more than anything else.
I can bump it up.
Ears.
Oh, it's because my fucking headphones aren't connected to my computer.
Whoops.
I'll explain it.
Yeah, it's connected to my phone, which is why I'm hearing you guys, so give me one moment.
But everyone else is getting audio, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Awesome.
Don't mind our tech issues. It's all good.
I know call ended. I called the end.
Very cool. All right. So, last time we were left off with our heroes. Heroes? Question mark?
All right, I'm back.
Space adventurers, core survival guys.
Troublemakers.
We had everyone had arrived at the Hodder's Force Reserve park, a floating space station in the middle of nowhere that is due to be condemned. And what follows is a series of shenanigans and or horrific accidents and encounters with a terrifying monstrosity of science, maybe? Hard to tell. A figure, bloated and disfigured, stuffed inside of a vac suit, slaughtering their way through the Hottest Forest Preserve, in which he had already killed possibly 1, 2, 3 of your friends. Narrowly evading our assailant, our group of teenagers and support staff scatter to the wind, and end up having encounters along the way of various versions of the monster, which there appear to be now 2. In the case of our very good,
It's the screen phenomenon.
our very good, very capable butler,
Sanus.
Xenos. I'm just gonna send that image to chat so people can get an idea of what he looks like.
So I gotta use my phone for this. Here, the other. Oh no.
Okay, we're having some audio issues. One sec, guys.
Test.
Testing 1 2 12. 1 2 12.
Weird butt.
May I, dear?
I think I got it. Just gotta change.
I think I know what's wrong.
Test. Can you say something? Anyone besides my wife?
Test
Hi.
something.
Okay. Let me try.
Loved one, I think I know what's wrong. In here?
Well, I changed it to my phone, and
Can you switch it back to your PC?
okay. Sorry about this, guys.
Shit happens. Honest to God, it
Scuff squad.
happens. Yep, hashtag scuff gang.
Oh, yes. Let me know once you're connected. Okay, cool. Now you're going to go into here. You're going to go down to voice and video. And you're going to pipe that out
Oh.
to cotton candy. And microphone. You're going to use your headset.
Oh well, I mean, we have you, so
All
we
right.
don't need that. But all right, let's see if this works. Someone say something.
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 Someone say something.
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 Heard it.
Yeah.
Oh,
There once
Oh.
was a man from Nantucket.
Hi. Hello.
You like to piss in a bucket.
one sec.
Then lo and behold, he found a bucket and then said, fuck it.
I'll try it.
Yeah, hear people now.
All right, scuff avoided. Or fixed, I'm not sure.
Hello.
The 2 encounters that we had, basically right after shit went down, was one Xenos running away from his life in a cabin in the woods, literally.
Yep.
Having encountered the monster with hands around its neck,
I
sort of
saw
like
that,
draped.
sweetie.
Hello, Sarah. And from there, after narrowly evading the monster and losing his left hand, we have encounter with one Artemis. Athena.
Badass in the arena.
As they run into down a utility corridor and encounter yet another version of the killer. This one revealed, after possibly stabbing their sibling, to have been
Not
actually...
possibly, they tried.
Yeah. to have been actually Yvette, dressed as the killer, wielding the same weapon, just without the bloody hands around their neck. A scuffle ensues. The killer's weapon gets tossed to the side, and
I cut off their arm.
an arm gets sliced into, along with a
Everyone's losing limbs tonight.
everyone's losing limbs tonight, along with a really bad slashing wound. Yvette, now having been caught, takes off the helmet and is now pleading for their life. And I think we're gonna drop in on that scene in particular. Night. Athena sees Yvette before her. Bloody red lipstick, immaculately done. Just the Yvette you've known through Hera. Meanwhile, there's the sound of Hera in the box that she tried to hide in, coughing and spurting up blood.
I'm looking daggers at her, and I say,
Yvette,
you have 5 seconds to explain before you lose your head. 1.
Yvette, takes in a deep breath, holding her insides together, and just says, "You know what they're like? Suck. All of our so-called friends suck, Athena. Think about it. With them out of the way, what's to stop us?"
I kill her. Like,
All right, fair enough.
tried to justify murder, and I'm like, no, you're not the government.
Cool beans. Go ahead and make me a combat check. Seeing you reach for your weapon again, Yvette is going to reach for the weapon of her own. What's that now?
My blade was pointing at their neck the whole time, so I wasn't reaching for it. I just raised it above my head.
The moment that you lean back to the moment that you hint that you're going to strike her, Yvette is going to attempt to try and attack you as well. This is what's happening. How do you react?
I'm not stopping. I'm
Cool.
finishing.
Give me a combat check. Yvette's going to make one as well.
Because my battle stem from last session.
Absolutely.
I'm going for the heart. Like I'm stabbing downward.
Awesome.
That's a 70.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's a failure.
It is a failure. It's a pretty bad failure, too. So, let's see what this means. What happens in the moment where you try and lunge forward, but you don't get what you want in this instance? I believe that Yvette backpedals away from you just in time. At the same time, Yvette is going to try and close the distance, having gained the advantage for just a brief moment. And it's successful. You feel a sharp needle pierce your chest. There is a ticking sound. You recognize the device attached to your chest now as an automatic injector.
Can I use my surgery skill to try and get it out without
Absolutely. Let me just look this up right quick. Yvette backs away from you, attempts to run, still bleeding profusely. Do you pursue, or do you try and take care of this problem?
take care of this problem first, because if I
All right.
end up getting injected with, say, a poison or paralyzation thing, I'm screwed. So I'm
Legitimate. Go ahead and give me. That's just going to dash out of here. Go ahead and give me a surgery check, intellect surgery, or oh, success. You managed to go ahead and yank the device out of you, and just before it activates, releasing what you managed to identify as essentially a lethal dose of, let's see, is it a stimulant or a depressant?
A stimulant makes things stronger or more like attentive.
It also
here we go.
it also raises your heart rate.
Yeah.
It is a stimulant overdose, capable, if it had injected fully, would have given you essentially a heart attack.
On top of the stimulant you're already on.
On top of the stimulant you're already on.
Speaking of which, I'm going to flavor that side effect of that, because you had said when I first got the item that it was going to cause me damage over time. I'm going to say that blood begins to leak from my eye socket.
It is. You are filled with rage and venom right now. It is so much energy that you need to find an outlet for it. But it will subside in about 2 turns. You still have 2 turns in which you are, well, you have advantage on combat checks. What do you want to do with it? Yvette just decided
nothing.
to
I'm letting her run, and I'm turning to the box to try and save whoever got stabbed.
You take a look inside, and you unbox the makeshift sort of like lid. Hera still is in there coughing up blood, and they look at you. What's that now?
It was Billy was in there. Are they dead?
Not Billy here. Billy fucked off. I believe this is Hera.
Yeah, there were 4 people. Me, Hera, Billy, and someone else.
Billy had fucked off. Oh, wait. Sorry. The other one would have been... Jamal's dead.
Ezekiel.
Oh, it would have been Ezekiel, Jamal's brother.
No, Ezekiel was with Jarvis.
Oh, that's right. That Nolan. Oh, sorry. It was Nolan, the stoner, who ran off. It was Nolan, Billy, yourself, and Hera.
And
Billy crawls out of a nearby like underneath some like tarp, and just goes, "Was that really Yvette?"
I ignore them, and I'm pulling Hera out of the box to begin stitching and close their wounds.
Hera, continues to bleed out. These wounds are bad. The Vipchete essentially went through the box and basically tore up everything on the way out. There is a chance you can save her here, but it would require a critical success. Are you willing to try?
Yeah, because if they die, that makes my revenge forfeit.
Do you have medical supplies on you?
I have a med scanner, assorted tools, bag of apparently assorted teeth.
I'll go ahead and say that you can try and use the med scanner to try and staunch the blood, but you'll need something to plug up the artery. This is a supply room. It's got a fair bit of
assorted tools. Could I, since I'm basically like a surgeon and a scientist, would it be feasible to think that gauze was in there?
I would say that yes. I'll go ahead and give that to you. With that being said, go ahead and give me a surgery roll to try and save your sibling.
Well, first I'm going to use the med scanner to figure out exactly where they're bleeding from internally, and then I'm going to do the med surgery.
You boot up the med scanner, and this is the one you found earlier, is that right? Or this is yours? Oh, shit. You have a proper med scanner, one that has been given to you either through your family or you acquired it. Whatever that be the case, I'm gonna go ahead and say that the med scanner will give you advantage on this check.
Okay, so do roll surgery at advantage.
Mm-hmm. And basically show you exactly where the bleeding is coming from and how to plug it up. All you need to do is be quick. What'd you get? 42. Not a critical. I'm gonna go ahead and say that you've managed to go ahead and stop the bleeding for the time being, but unless Hera gets medical treatment soon, they're gonna die. Probably maybe 30 minutes. Hera,
I say, fuck. I look over to Billy, but I don't call him by his name because I don't care about these people. I just say, you, help me carry them.
Billy like gets up underneath a shoulder and supports the weight and begins trying to like walk you all out of here. Where are you going?
I'm gonna take. Is that injector empty now?
It is still full, or mostly full.
I'm gonna pocket that because I might be able to use the chemicals inside with my chemistry skill to maybe make something that could slow the bleeding.
Understood.
I'm not doing it now. I'm gonna look for an infirmary.
Sounds good. Now we're gonna go open up to Xenos. Xenos, last we left you, you were running away from the cabin, having lost your left hand in the altercation with the monster.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you go from here? Roughly speaking, you were heading southwest, back towards the pavilion, I think? Or maybe towards the lake.
I think we'll head back towards the pavilion. Obviously, with there being a bar, they might have a med kit or something that can be used.
Sounds good. You start making your way to the pavilion. The blood, luckily the Vichetti that hit you appears to have been modified in a certain way to prevent blood loss. It cauterized the wound on its way out. It stings, it burns, but you're alive, and you're not dead yet. As you approach the pavilion, I would like you to roll me a d10 for me. Or d100. Okay, a 6.
Yep, 6 on a 10.
Awesome. As you approach, I'm gonna roll another d10 just for funsies real quick. Boop. Cool. As you approach the pavilion, it is completely barren and empty. Signs of people having had run away recently, having knocked over a robot, one of the dancing robots, on the way out. But it is barren, devoid of life. What do you do?
I start, I will do a 360, see if I see any form of movement, hear anything, and then if I don't hear or see anything, I'm going to start going through one section by another of the pavilion, checking to see if I can't find any form of med kit or medical supplies, painkillers, something.
Okay, so there are a crap ton of drugs in the pavilion itself, just because it is more or less what amounts to as a dispensary for the ultra rich. Looking over the items that are available, you see a lot of things here that could have some medicinal use, but you may need some medical knowledge in order to figure it out. searching behind the register, you manage to find a little tiny first aid kit.
Okay. I take it out, but before I open it, I once again will check to see if I see or hear anything nearby.
Currently, there are the sounds of screams off in the distance, but they are far away.
Figures. Okay.
I was behind that bar at the start. Would I have noticed anything that could be used for medicinal purposes?
Actually, I would say yes.
Then that's where I'm heading. If I know I can use those drugs to prevent them from bleeding out.
I mean,
With enough chemistry knowledge, you would be able to make a coagulant or something similar.
Perfect, because I have chemistry trained.
Awesome. As you make your way back towards the pavilion, Xenos, you begin rummaging through and find the first aid kit. It is battered and broken in a number of places, but it appears to be mostly intact.
I open it up. I check the contents.
You open it up and check the contents. Inside there's some gauze, there's some bandages, and a large syringe filled with a green glowing liquid. Roughly speaking, on the markings on the outside of it read as a very expired stim pack.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, we'll use the gauze to at least cover the opening that was my hand. Hi, Kit. And then we'll pocket the syringe, because Lord knows it might fucking save me. I don't know. Then what else was in there besides the gauze and the syringe of expired med?
Gauze, syringe, some pills that look like nanomeds, but they've also expired.
How many pills are in the bottle?
2.
I will take 1.
You pop it into your mouth?
Yeah.
Cool beans. Essentially how this works is that when you have a moment to rest, you will take advantage on your rest save to restore your health, basically. It's all or nothing. If you manage to find a place to rest for about 30 minutes to an hour, you roll a rest save based on your worst save at the moment, and then hope you succeed. If you're able to succeed, you roll an advantage on your worst save, and if you're able to succeed, you restore all your hit points, but not any wounds.
Okay, so...
The stim pack will just straight up heal you if you're down HP, but it won't restore any wounds. Wounds are something that requires long-term care.
I know this place has lots of alcohol. Is there any bottles around?
Oh, plenty. So much alcohol. Some of it quite nice.
I will... Any form of cloth as well.
Cloth?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Plenty of bar rags.
Okay, I'm going to, I guess, stockpile some bottles and some bar rags and set up a station for Molotov cocktails. And I'm just going to park my back against one of the bar walls and sit and just listen.
Cool beans.
Just trying to catch my breath, and at a moment's notice, either the Molotov gets thrown at someone, or the poker from the fireplace. One of those two things I'm using as a weapon if need be.
Sounds good. You go ahead and start working on the Molotov cocktails. I will give you your choice of either speed or intellect plus your military training to make a Molotov cocktail. failure in this case means that it probably just takes a little bit more time. Oh, cool.
Okay.
You managed to go ahead and put together 3 Molotov cocktails. I'll go ahead and drop those into your inventory.
Thank you.
Weapons, 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 explosives. Hello, baby.
And
Will do.
And then after I finish that, I'm just going to sit and listen and try to recover what little I can.
Sounds good. Go ahead and give me a rest save. It's going to be based off of your sanity. Actually, no, wait. Rest saves are based off of body. Let me look at the rules real quick, guys. 1 second.
Sure.
Who wants to hear a cat while she does that?
Yeah.
Hello, cat. Here we go. It is a body save. And you get to do this at advantage. You succeeded. Wait, did you succeed?
I haven't.
Did you roll it?
I haven't even rolled it yet.
All right, so roll your body save at advantage because of the medicine. Excellent. You restore all your health back to full as the nanomeds basically knit your body back together as much as it can. The wound on your hand completely scabs over, leaving you with a good stump. Additionally, you managed to go ahead and put together 3 Molotov cocktails before you hear someone approaching in the distance.
I am having the iron poker at the ready, and depending on who or what comes around the corner, ready in action to swing if need be.
Sounds good. The Molotov cocktails have been added to your inventory. You have 3 of them.
Thank you.
From the sound of it, it sounds like multiple people are approaching, and one of them, maybe 2, 1 or 2 of them sound injured, just by the way that they're exerting themselves.
I peek my head up and look over.
In the distance, you see approaching you, Athena, Hera, badly injured, like a huge gash torn out of their side, and Billy, just barely hanging on. They're all carrying Hera together in sort of like a shoulder carry, or sort of like a supported shoulder carry, and are approaching the gazebo, the pavilion.
I see them making their way. Oh, hi Anu. Thank you for the raid, love. Much appreciated. Give
Loved
me a sec.
one. I would like you now to go ahead and describe your character and where you've been since the lockdown happened.
Cool. So I think, to the surprise of everyone, but especially to Master Xanos, you would see a young woman with purple hair, glasses, and brilliant blue eyes.
No, keep in mind you're not here yet.
Oh.
You are hiding elsewhere.
Booty. Well then, nix everything I say. I think as soon as the chaos happened, she would have fallen back on her training. Of, alright, we are in lockdown, find a weak point to be able to get back to safety and to the ship, and find a bottleneck route in case it becomes a 1v1 fight, because you would have advantage via range.
Fair enough. Loved one, what is your character's name, and what do you look like?
Oh, well, as I was saying before, she is a young woman with purple hair, blue eyes, glasses, and a little mole underneath one of her eyes. I am bad with directions, so I forget if it's the left or right one. I think it's the left one. What else did you want? Oh, my name. Yes. So my name is Andromeda Lorelei. If you must call me something, Andy also works. However, please do not refer to me as Miss, as that is something formal, and as most of the people here are above my station, it's a little uncouth.
Andy,
Yes.
a transmission comes through the wire. The entire staff of the Ares household has a very specific piece of tech on them. Xenos is aware of this. It is a little earbud that is immune to jamming signals. You have this as well, and you know that Xenos has one as well. You receive a transmission, a sort of like very pulsed transmission that sort of like translates out into like what is essentially your staff version of Morse code.
Yeah.
And what you get out of all that is this. Do, 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 do.
You went too far up.
I did? Okay, cool.
Be right under or above that.
Code word Mayhem has gone into effect without my approval. Comms jamming in effect until we root out the source. Attempting to locate missing equipment. Secure the asset if possible. Now attempting to cut through exterior doors. ETA 8 hours. Xenos, you inside your surveillance, inside your little headpiece, you also receive this message as well. Current agents in field. Lorelei and Xenos. Rendezvous, secure the asset if possible.
Is the asset who I think the asset is?
Yvette?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
Yvette.
Okay.
Our asset
That's
is
what I was
Yvette.
thinking. Alright. Well, since our communication isn't jammed, I'm going to use my communication and be like, "Hello, Master Xenos, are you still there?"
Injured.
You hear them.
Injured. But
Location?
Pavilion Bar. Being mindful. I believe survivors are heading this way. One is injured severely. I have lost the use of one hand. Maybe multiple targets in coordination with this attack.
Understood. Do any of the injured, are they going to pose a problem?
I do not know. They're not here yet. I'm monitoring the situation, trying to stay alive.
Very well. I shall go and rendezvous with you. I also will bring what medical equipment I have on hand.
Anything for prosthesis?
I might have something, though it might not be to your standard.
As long as it allows me to wield something more than a stump, I should be fine.
Very well, then.
Xenos, you know Andromeda Lorelei as a maid and bodyguard in your house, in your employer's household.
Shall I post a picture in general?
And I will go ahead and send the pictures to chat so our audience can see.
Is cute.
That is Andromeda Lorelei, and that is Athena. Xenos, the three approaching make it to the pavilion. Athena, what do you do? Xenos, what do you do when you see each other?
What happened,
Why-
Athena?
The moment I hear him, I stop and point my blade at him, thinking he's in on it.
Obviously, like you point your blade at me. I'm like, do we really want to do this? Because
Depends
I
on
mean, I
you.
holds up what's the stump of my arm. It's just like, I'm not in this.
I mean, that is pretty good proof.
I lower the blade and I say, "Well, your fucking golden child is."
You think back to all those nights in the lab, all those moments where you caught her indulging in violence, indulging in...
In a moment of frustration and rage, I slam the poker into the fucking bar. Like, God damn it! Should have known. Should have fucking known.
Let's
If
talk
it's any
about...
condolence, I cut their hand off. They're severely wounded.
Yvette? Well, we need to make sure.
nod.
We need to make sure. Do you know where they ran off to?
Not a clue, but I have more important things to worry about right now.
Well,
Then I
obviously,
begin to lay Hera down, and I'm heading behind the bar to find.
I point to the. I take the poker. I point towards the medical supplies. It's like there's one pill left. It's expired. Good luck.
I take the pill, and I'm still looking for some sort of chemical that could act as a pain suppressant, a coagulant.
Unfortunately, most of these are alcohol. They are blood thinners and depressants. They will not help staunch any blood loss.
The supply
Maybe for
depressants
you, they
here
won't.
will take care of the pain. That being said, it is possible here to try and synthesize something, but you'll need some equipment. Or
That's
make
why
do
I
with
carry
the...
my chemistry tools with me everywhere I go.
There you go.
Make it way to the rendezvous point.
Sounds good. Hera coughs up some more blood and comments, "Oh, that's not good, is it?"
And I don't look at them. I simply say, "Shut up and lay still."
While this is going on, I'm going to keep watch and...
Notably, I've never been so competent to Hera before this. I've always been the person that stuck to themselves and was never lived with my speech.
Hera actually kind of smiles at that a little bit. All right.
While Athena is trying to mend Hera, I'm going to keep watch and just keep an eye on surroundings everywhere to see if anything is coming our way.
From
I'm
the
going
north,
to roll chemistry now to see if I can mix something together with the injector.
I think with the supplies you have on hand, it's not impossible, but I think this will require a critical success.
Before I do, I look back at Billy and I toss him the pill. Make sure they swallow that.
You got it. And with that, Billy goes ahead and tries to make Hera swallow the pill. From the north, approaching out of the forest, is a
Oh, that's
rather
wrong.
astute-looking maid in proper uniform with a full hemline dressed, approaching, a little disheveled, but otherwise keeping it together.
Stains on this dress.
I
It is
got.
pris-
You said it's
What'd you get?
pristine?
Yeah, my dress.
Okay. I got a 17.
With the 17, I'll go ahead and say that you're able to go ahead and synthesize something, but it's a gamble as to whether it will work.
It's better than letting them bleed out. I mix this together. I empty some of the suppressant,
Mhm.
and I put it into that injector.
You go ahead and load the injector. and you attempt to try and treat your sibling.
I walk up to Billion. Yeah, Mark.
Mm-hmm.
And seeing the amount of missing heads, because one is too many. We'll be like, I see. Well, you didn't mention this, but I was hoping it was one of your japes. Very well. As for prosthetic, I have something.
Holy crap, it worked. Keep going, Liv.
I have something, however, I am not sure it will fit you. Is that alright?
I just need anything that can get me back to at least 90% combat ready.
Well, it can do that, but you might feel rather foolish.
Is it a scythe?
No, absolutely not. I would never wield something that is so inelegant.
Obviously, you've never seen the scythe dancers of Mars, so...
The Scythe Dancers Mars are more about the performance than the effectiveness of it. I'm about efficiency.
Hera, in the corner, is just sobbing, but like not any sort of like ugly cry, just tears rolling down their cheeks.
I will.
So,
Well, do I
like,
have
the
an
meds
extra
work?
one of what I'm talking about?
What's that now?
Do I have an extra set of what I'm talking about, or do I have to give one?
You'll have to give one.
Alright, you will see Yvette.
Not Yvette.
Sorry, my apologies. Andy. Yvette was a backup name until I realized, oh wait. Andy, reach down and pull off something that looks like an exoskeleton garter belt with a gun on it.
Hot. I mean, what?
Under her clothing is a pair of dual submachine guns attached to a exoskeletal frame, which then Andy removes a singular like manipulator arm and then hands it to you and then straps it to your now missing hand.
I will say that the band is lacy because while I am about efficiency, I can be a little girly.
It does not matter to me. We just need to be ready for combat.
The moment that you do so, Ken, the submachine gun comes to life as it like interfaces and reads your muscles' intentions, and now you have a gun arm.
I am
That's
Barrett
sufficient.
from fucking Final Fantasy VII. Let's go.
Now that
how does-
Hera's actually able to not die right now, I'm walking over to your character, Ken, and I'm
Xenos?
pulling out one of my battle stims because I would have had a full bottle with me. It's not just I wouldn't have had just a single use.
I believe you have another use of your battle stem.
And I put it in his hand and I say, "When shit hits the fan, take it."
I reach in and I pull out. You got anything to help with an expired stim?
I take out my stim pack.
You go ahead and pull out a stim pack, and there is another stim pack available in this group.
Cool.
I'm going to take the expired one. I'm going to look behind the bar to see if there's anything that I can help juice it up with,
Honestly,
make it better.
give me a chemistry roll. I would say that with the bar stuff, this will be at disadvantage because stim packs are much more complicated than just a simple, like coagulant.
This game has no perception check, if I remember correctly.
Looking over the used stim pack, you see that there are certain things here that could be used to sort of like jazz it up, and you do so. You start to tear out the components and do some mixing, and what you end up getting is something that might work. Again, this will be a gamble.
I
can
don't give anybody anything that I haven't tested myself first.
Mhm.
The other one was the injector was a desperate move. So instead, I'm going to attempt to use a little on myself to see the effects of this new drug. Not enough to like empty it, but enough to see if there are any bad side effects.
Cool beans. Loved one.
I am keeping an eye out because someone is chopping off hands. Someone hurt Master Xenos. My apologies. Kingdom Hearts is in my head.
You're fine.
Say a Nort.
And click.
Xehanort.
And because
He's been
of
Norted.
Well, here's the thing. Like with Xenos, it's also a reference to Xeno from Requiem.
Yeah. So is keeping an eye out, make sure there is no, like, what's the noise situation? Have all the animals gone quiet? Because that's a bad sign.
Mhm.
If there is any trail that would lead the killer there, which there's probably a blood trail because injuries.
Blood trail from Athena's group, not mine, because my wound was cauterized.
Yeah.
And there would be no blood from my cutting of the hand because it's very similar to the machete where it cauterizes the wound.
Yeah, so
The only person who could potentially had blood was Hera.
Yes. So just making sure, like, we aren't surprise attacked. We aren't ambushed, because this is a very open area with few exits. And while there's a hiding space of a bar, whoever is killing people is strong.
Mhm.
So just, like, mapping exit routes and making sure we aren't going to be ambushed is my first priority.
Sounds good. You go ahead and sort of take stock of your location. You try and go for a high vantage point, and you sort of like survey the area while people work.
Yeah.
I also relay, like, there are starving wolves in the woods to the north.
Speaking of the north, that's where Jarvis ran off to. I wonder what he's up to.
My priority as of now is there's a group of survivors, i.e. you, injured. Get you to safety first before going back for anyone else.
Mm-hmm. Does anyone remember what the emergency lockdown announcement was?
I wasn't
Power
here yet.
Power has been cut.
Power has been cut. Backup generator has been shut down. The gate has been closed and will not open until power is restored. Meaning we need to figure out where the control room is, or generator room, wherever it is that the power is.
So we need a...
Obviously, Athena saw whoever it was in the lake do what they did.
No, it was Xenos.
In the water?
Xenos. Jarvis was in the water.
Jarvis was in the water.
Athena was behind the bar.
That's true.
So, new goal is store power, because the ETA for the other backup people to get here is 8 hours.
Athena, you and your group. Actually, Billy chimes up and goes, "The generators, like the room we were in earlier."
You were in a generator.
You were in the generator room?
You, and then Athena, and just nods repeatedly in your direction.
I'm still waiting to see what this med does to me, but I walk over to Hera and, like, make sure the stitching stays, make sure everything's covered. I'm also going to take an alcohol. I'm also going to take something like whiskey or whatever I can find behind the bar, pour it on a rag, and make sure to disinfect the wounds.
I wouldn't use whiskey. Just
No, it would be
What?
vodka. I would use vodka.
Vodka.
yeah.
Vodka doesn't
Um,
have the spice that whiskey
Yeah.
does.
Can you tell me the direction and how far this generator room? And I assume there's a map here of this place.
Oh yeah. Billy tells you roughly southwest.
Southwest.
I say before you go, I have to
And
make
specifically,
sure you know it didn't look like that generator has been used for a long time.
That is fine. We can find a way to make it work.
specifically from the pavilion, you'll need to head back towards the docking bay southeast, and then make a beeline through the corridors south
anyone-
through west.
Contact with the ship. Has that happened?
No, we have been cut off from outside communications.
The ship docked nearby. It shouldn't have been jammed unless it was interesting.
I'm thinking this was pre-planned.
I'm thinking that whoever isn't with us currently, we should assume might have perished.
You did receive a transmission from Maddie on the ship.
Maddie is fine.
Your specific, both of you, because you're staff, your specific devices cannot be jammed. However, the throughput is reduced, e.g., it comes across as essentially a text-to-speech program.
I will ask Maddie status of ship.
Ship intact.
Status of pilot.
Pilot intact.
Understood.
Status of subject.
Unknown.
Wounded.
Retrieval possible.
Unknown.
Might not be.
Because I don't know, out of character, I don't know who if Yvette has killed. Andy doesn't know that. You guys know that.
Over comms, not within earshot of Athena. Is just like Yfet is responsible, at least partially.
Tragic. Maddie speaks up and then says, "We'll send burst transmission to her parents, but unable to receive due to jamming interference."
If the worst happens, do we have permission to eliminate target?
Prioritize survival.
I'll take that as a yes.
I can always have another kid, right?
I was to say, like, if anything, much like you being a clone, they may also have backup.
I'm a clone.
A fashion
Yeah.
baby. Designer baby.
I mean,
One
you
that's
gotta
not
keep
psychotic.
that family going somehow. You either do it natural or you get a clone, one way or another.
If at all possible, Maddie says over the line in a very robotic, measured voice, because again,
And
burst transmission, cutting through jamming, all like nuance is lost here. It's like someone's reading text to you.
yeah.
Goes, attempt to retrieve DNA sample, but prioritize staff and crew survival.
Because it is so jarbled and the meaning is lost, Andy's taking this a very specific way that I'll let you guys know, which is prioritize survival, prioritize the survival of the crew, but they're taking that as who was on the ship before, so that means you guys.
You hear off in the distance a loud bellowing roar come from the forest.
I want to make a check if that is human or not.
You don't have to make a check. It does not sound human.
Does it
Bear.
sound Lupin?
Does it sound like a
Lupus.
bear?
Not a bear, not a wolf. Something else.
It's Jarvis making noise because he's getting torn apart by wolves.
Apparently, Kit says it's my stomach. Trust.
North of this position, you had seen an entire forest.
I'm gonna look through my HUD. My glasses.
You take a look through your HUD, through your glasses, and where does it come out through? You just like zooming in, like binoculars kind of deal?
Yeah, like you will see Andy just kind of do that anime tilt the glasses up, and the glasses like have a faint, for just a brief moment, sheen to them before looking normal again. As I look in the direction of what made that noise to see if I can gather any information.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, I can't roll.
You do have a heads-up display.
Yes.
Scanning off into the distance, you go ahead and attempt to zoom in, basically, through your through an attached like sort of like camera system
Yeah.
on your HUD, and you're able to determine that something's moving through the trees. To the north of here, where you were hiding earlier, and when everything went down, you had seen a scene of carnage. Bodies of construction workers, as well as teenagers, Tangiras, sort of mounted to trees in the sequoia like forest.
This is a gross question. How decomposed are the teen bodies?
Decomposed? None of them are yet.
How, in the state of decay, are they fresh? Are they a week old, a month, a few years? Are they before our visit?
No.
Okay. Do I know any of the bodies?
You recognize Nolan.
Okay. So
Who
it's
was
bodies.
split in half, right?
And you recognize Jamal, who was split in half.
All right.
Nolan appears to have been missing his hands. Same with Jamal.
Okay. So I got the MO for the killer. And this sound is coming from the same direction as body yaddy 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 force.
Yes.
Okay. When the trees move, or like when the roar happens and something is walking forward, the height, how tall is it? Is it something that would reasonably be bipedal, or is it something that's walking on all fours?
It appears bipedal.
Okay.
However, the strength of it seems to be felling trees as it walks through.
We need to move now. Like, the polite tone is still there. There's a firmness in her voice that is broking no argument.
You say this to like the group, and Athena, once they heard the roar, they were already picking Hera up, getting ready to move, like no hesitation.
Hera just...
Andy, do you want point or do you want rear?
I will guard. You are injured. I will take rear, you take point. I will guard your back.
Got it. You three, come. We need to head towards the generators. Grab anything else that you can. Fill it up with alcohol. Anything that can be used as a weapon. Or, if, depending on the type of generator, could be used as a fuel source.
I will break off some wooden chair legs and hand them out as just
Clubs.
basic clubs and spikes.
So, I still have my poker and then obviously the machine gun arm.
As you go ahead and gather your wits,
It's a lazy garter battle.
and you're injured, you begin moving. I take it you're heading towards the direction that Billy had said. Billy takes Hera underneath the right side. You take Hera underneath the left. Hera keeps mumbling about something as you're moving.
I want to listen to that, whatever she's
What's
mumbling.
being heard?
Yeah.
What is being
Leave me
said?
behind. Leave me behind.
Absolutely not.
I pinch their mouth and make them look at me,
Mm-hmm.
and I say, until you are dead, you are staying with me. Do you understand?
This one
Over text to speech, to Andy. So it's like,
Mhm.
if need be, we have a fall person to leave behind.
If need be, we have permission to gather just DNA.
Yes.
Hera nods at your assertions, Athena, and just keeps soldiering on.
Also, not over comms, to the group, I will relay what I've seen, which is this thing is strong, bipedal. I will relay not the victims of body force, but the MO,
Mm-hmm.
just so they get a grasp of this is something we don't want to fight unless absolutely necessary, and if you're injured badly, like Hera is right now,
Mm-hmm.
stay the fuck away from this thing. I don't curse, but I pretty much stay the fuck away.
Billy nods.
If you're also incapacitated due to illicit substances, please let us know. Because if you start hallucinating that one of us is whatever is causing that, we need to know.
I speak up to the group. I tested that improvised med pack on myself. So far, no symptoms.
You test the stim pack on yourself. So far, you feel a palpitations in your chest. You feel the sort of like the milder effects of what a normal stim pack would do to you. You also know that having too many stim packs in a single day can be detrimental.
I didn't finish the stim pack, by the way. I took a little bit, like,
Yeah.
just to make sure it can be used.
But you're not experiencing any sort of adverse reaction. You're not experiencing sort of like anything off kilter just yet. But sometimes you don't know until you do the full dose.
Also, this is just character flavor. As Andy runs, she is wearing heels in the forest, and it's not slowing her down. This is
Amazing.
something that can happen. Yes, this is something that can happen because my wife does it in LARPs.
It's true. It's true.
We just continue.
Catwoman.
We just continue marching southward towards the generator room.
You begin heading towards the docking bay.
I'm keeping my HUD up and just like head is on a swivel.
Upon reaching the docking bay, there is the telltale sign of glow to the airlock door, as just
commences.
someone is trying to cut their way through to try and get to you, but it is slow going.
Over,
I'm guessing this is back.
say, like, this is probably Maddie on the ship.
Now that you're close, you hear Maddie's voice, a little garbled, a little like someone had taken a Bluetooth headset and moved it way too far away from its source.
Mm-hmm.
Step. Members. Step. Report.
Over comms. Are you trying to get through the door as right now?
Correct.
Understood. Status of medical bay in ship.
Stocked.
Prosthesis?
Of it. Some available.
Keep an eye out, and I will give the description of what I saw. Do not engage unless absolutely necessary.
Stood.
Fall back to ship and lock down if need be.
Copy. Over. Out.
Protect pilot of ship, as they are the way we get out of here.
Somehow.
Copy.
Oh boy. Well, this is an adventure. I wasn't preparing for another one of these in at least a few more years.
Hera, at this point, is looking better. There's a flush to the cheeks, still badly injured, but not in danger of dying anytime soon.
Where did they get hit?
Side.
Okay.
You
and
see,
that was bandaged
They
up.
probably
Or-
lost a kidney.
more than likely.
Great. So Hera is stabilized. How is Billy looking?
Freaked the fuck out and very concerned over Hera.
Okay, physically.
Physically, perfectly fine. Just,
Alright.
scared out of his wits.
Cool. I'm
And
slapping.
Athena hasn't been touched. They have
Slap-
maybe a little blood
Here's
that
resounding.
like smeared away
As you-
from their eye. But
Yeah. You guys see and hear Andy slap Billy.
straight across the face, like wham. Billy like reels back and just goes, "Huh?"
There, your head's on straight again. Keep calm.
And fight on.
I understand this is a terrible situation for you youngin. However, you panicking will make things worse. Why are you looking at me like I just granted you the biggest gift?
I turn and
Oh.
look. It's just like, Billy, if
Hmm?
you don't want to be dead,
Yeah.
follow
yeah.
our directions.
Okay.
Breathe slowly.
Breathe.
Calm.
In 3 for 7 count. Out through your mouth for 7 count.
2, 3, 4, 6, 7.
Exactly.
1, 2,
I-
3.
Slap, however, needed to get your head on straight.
Understood. Okay, I'm better.
And if you need to pay for those services, I am not one of those people.
I'm sorry. What?
You had the look of, oh my, a pretty woman just hit me, and
Uh,
no, you are far too young for
The
me.
shock has worn off. I'm good.
Good.
I'm good, ma'am. I'm good. I got this.
Ma'am, Andy, you are above my status.
Yes, Andy.
Correct,
Thank you, Andy.
suppose.
Okay.
Let's go.
Anyway, let's keep moving.
since my hands
need
are full carrying Hera, I'm handing my sword cane to oh fuck, I'm blanking on your character's name.
Xenos.
Xenos,
Andy.
yeah. Knowing
Xenos,
I got the impression that Xenos has seen combat before, so right now it'd be better in your hands, especially since
Oh.
mine's full. I also have a
Awesome.
backup weapon just in case.
I forgot to mention my patch, because we all have patches. Mine is of a maid curtsying that says, "Get the what does it say?
Do your fucking job.
Do your fucking job." And it rolled up, and I was like, "Yes, that is it." And what is my other little? Oh yes, my earrings that you see look like rose petals, but for those with an acute eye, you will notice that the petals are made from the shrapnel of a bullet that are stained with blood.
This is a radiological tracer bullet, which is why it glows a little bit.
Yes.
Don't forget to
So-
hydrate.
Gathering yourselves together, you
I
begin to make your way down the corridor when something horrific happens.
I have my head on a swivel. Do I notice? Like, I haven't stopped just because I slapped a child.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, like, we're still being mindful of anything around us. Like, I will shoot or stab something if need be. Or
Awesome.
shoot and stab something at the same time.
Yeah.
Cool. What happens here is that a piece of metal falls from the boarding ramp leading from the
I immediately pull people back. As soon as I see things fall, my first instinct is grenade. So pulling back.
As you make your way down the corridor, the emergency lights flicker as something metallic scatters to the ground. And then the sound of something metal being dragged across the ground. You take a look towards the boarding ramp, and there's the killer. Having hidden underneath the boarding ramp proper, up against the airlock, is now pursuing you with a massive leaded conduit pipe.
Cool.
Is
I
this the one that's are they lacking a hand?
There are several hands in and around its neck, sort of laced together like some kind of fucked up, like
necklace.
edible necklace.
Is
Oh.
the dome on their helmet, is it busted open?
It is busted open. Inside, you see a mass of writhing flesh on the inside of the suit.
So this is the
Cool.
one
I'm shooting at it.
this is the one that I fought.
Mm-hmm.
I look at
I'm going.
I see this and I'm like, I pull the Jack Sparrow line. Well, that's interesting.
I look at the rest of the group. Hera is injured. We need to make sure that those three are safe. So I'm going to be like, go find a way around. I'm going to shoot at this thing. And I do a curtsy, and a gun pops out from my skirt and fires at it.
Okay, go ahead and give me a combat check.
I don't have my sheet under my control.
Fair enough. I need to assign this to you.
Yes.
I guess it's time for round 2. I also will shoot at that motherfucker.
Nice. All right, so everyone's shooting this thing. Cool beans. Remember, you can do an action and you can also move a short distance as well. So do you intend to like shoot and then back away from this thing?
Yes,
I'm gonna
shoot.
and try to flank it. So if they're backing away, I believe it's the bishop in chess and moving diagonally.
Okay.
Like still away from it, but getting closer for a flanking attack.
Gotcha. So like crossfire kind of
Yes.
deal. With you coordinating an attack here, I'll give you both advantage on this roll.
Sweet. This is something we've done in the war. I will need you to roll for me. Wah!
Okay, overcharged SMG number 1 fires and hits. I'm going to use your firearm skill up,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm giving you advantage. Also hits, both of you. I would like you to roll damage. It's going to be 2d10. I'll roll it for you guys.
Thank you.
Overcharged SMGs fire away, inflicting 12 and 31 points of damage. Apparently, it rolls for you if you press the button on the character sheet.
I don't have it on.
You should have it now. You need to reload.
Yes. As
Oh.
I'm reloading,
Then I don't
heard
need
me-
to roll damage then. Okay.
I
Uh,
heard me
the-
have a battle butler, and I was like, "It is a battle."
I would like you all to, one of you, to roll me a d10.
I had. Nice. I have physical dice right in front of me.
How you do?
I got a 9.
A 9? Cool. Excellent. Okay.
I am concerned with this. Okay.
Hey, love you.
He says that with such resignation. Like, I married this.
I did. No
I have to
backsies.
love this because I married it.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't have to. I choose to.
Ah. Is it because I got your root beer float?
Yes.
Yay.
And also, shake your brain.
Aww.
Okay, so gunshot damage is gunshots ring out with a 9 on the check. The target begins to bleed profusely from the holes you've punched into its vac suit, as way more blood than usual under high pressure just gushes out of this thing. Wait, was that a 9? Oh, fuck.
Yeah, they rolled a 9, I rolled a 5.
Oh, yep. The creature, its folds of flesh in its helmet peel back to reveal rows and rows of serrated teeth.
I'm imagining the
Fucking Leviathan?
Now, it is very rude for you to bare your teeth.
Mm-hmm.
At
Fucking-
least have something to chew on, like lead.
It retreats from the encounter and disappears around an alcove corner. The sound of a clattering pipe falls to the ground.
Keeping an eye out, could just turned a corner, could still be hiding there.
Mhm.
My gun is still out, so dress is partly revealed up. It's not scandalous by any nature. But
I ready a
making sure-
Molotov cocktail. I will burn this bitch to the fucking ground if I have to.
This thing was using a pipe. What happened to its knife that it needed to cut those hands off?
You mean the one that...
Probably the same one I disarmed your precious star child with.
Stop calling her precious star child. For goodness sake, I am doing this as a job. My mission right now, get you guys to safety, DNA if possible.
Yep.
You want
look around the
DNA,
corner.
their hand's going to be in the
Down the
generator room.
light up security quarter, you go to investigate where the creature may have gone to.
Yeah.
It is a dead alcove here.
And it just vanished?
It's vanished, and there's a telltale looking up and down. There's no way that it could have left here.
Yeah. So I'm still on edge.
There's a smell of ozone in the air, burning flesh.
Combat training.
It's regenerating.
Has this happened before? In the war?
No, you've never seen this before.
I'm going to pick up the lead pipe so I have a melee weapon. Does anyone have the knife, the Vichetti?
We left it in the
Generator room.
generator room with the severed hand.
All right. Then we need to get to the generator room now. My guess is it's going to meet us there and have its main weapon.
Yeah.
Master Zanos,
Either it or
you fought this
her.
creature before.
Yes.
Did you gather any intel about it?
Outside of the fact that I believe I pissed it off when I threw its food. I am unsure what the food was. There was a cabin north of the pavilion that I'd come across. It's where the starving wolves are. I am not sure how the wolves have been surviving for so long. Or
On vegetation for a while.
or each other. But I'm also afraid of, has this being somehow managed to tame these wolves? Is my other thing.
You mentioned severed hand. I'm guessing that is Lady Yvette.
Correct.
And I'm all right.
I have
There is
severed
a
no hand. I did burst open this creature's suit through their helmet.
Well, I must say I would have rather you didn't, for it is far too ugly and a face only its mother could love.
Question. This thing, does it resemble any of the bioweapons that my family has been making behind the scenes?
Roughly speaking, this is something wholly new. Like, you've heard of certain nanotechnology that might be able to do something like this, but, like, it's kind of impressive in a lot of ways. Most of the stuff that your family makes is like, grab some alien DNA and splice it into like a leopard or something like that and see what happens, kind of deal. You end up with something that resembles a leopard that can exist on an alien planet relatively easily, but nothing like this.
I'm muttering under my breath after seeing that thing, like saying, like muttering things like it resembles an alien from blank planet, but it's lacking the blank qualities. Maybe it's infused with blank and blank. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck this thing could possibly be.
I'm going down to the floor, see if there's any residue left.
Sounds good. Love, give me a sanity check as you try and make sense of this. Let's save. I'll just click on it. The word sanity at the very top. You just click on that word.
Fire.
Yeah, sure. Let's go with military training. I can see that working. This feels impossible. Like, nothing just vanishes out of thin air. Unless magic or science is involved. Advanced technology.
All is science that we have yet to explain. That is Andy's logic. With that, they are going to assume this was some military experiment gone wrong. And frankly, they aren't getting paid enough to decipher what it is.
No.
So,
Athena is fascinated, like wondering if they could mimic such a thing in their lab, but they're
Just-
keeping that to themselves, still
Yeah.
muttering like possible animal and alien DNA that
That's
could
the thing,
possibly resemble this thing.
You always find yourself in such interesting company. Like, just glancing at Athena while I say interesting, there's that tone of, oh, southernness that's like, oh, bless your heart, this is interesting.
Wrong place, wrong time.
Fair enough.
Oh, goodness.
Um,
Do you all continue further into the facility?
I am yes, I am keeping
Yes.
point, and I am keeping a goddamn eye out and my HUD up.
Excellent. You start
Military training is on.
you start moving your way through the facility, keeping your wits about you. You only brought enough ammunition for, well, essentially what amounts to as the equivalent of a box of ammo and a machine gun, basically, and you split that 2 ways.
I am going to counter that with the point that, because of my background being what it is, I would have brought more. Because my background is Marine.
Give me a sanity save.
But
And you may use your military training here, but you will not roll at advantage. You will roll at normal.
that's a 5.
You get an extra box of ammo.
Yeah.
God fucking damn it.
I have a box, you have a box, we're gonna fucking shoot some shit. Also,
Boxes.
also,
Boxes for everyone.
also, roughly 30-ish minutes till I have to stop.
Understood.
I'll be like, Master Zanos, I forgot to give you this, and hand you like a leather bullet casing that obviously has seen use, but the family insists on me keeping appearances, so it looks like a medical bag that you can strap to your hip, but it's full of bullet, it's full of lead. I wanted to say it was a bento box, but that's too cheesy.
Too
Thank you.
cheesy or not enough?
You all progress further into the facility and eventually arrive at the generator room. Blood splatter on the ground. As you examine the residue
Mm-hmm.
I'm not touching it with my bare hands. Like, I take out a little hanky.
before leaving the corridor, taking up a sample,
Yeah.
there's some sort of dust in here. Like there's a scorch mark, certainly. Like something had been like vaporized from this very spot, about the size of a person. But then, as you look,
Teleportation.
Teleportation.
Teleportation? Technically.
Son
Is
of
the
a...
residue magnetic and made out of metal?
That's the ozone that we smelt.
Yes.
as you pass like a magnet over it, it does seem to be ferromagnetic.
That's how they're getting around. It's teleportation.
It's Tesla's last experiment.
Yeah.
Invoking ancient name at this point.
Some people, the vast majority of the people here, that flies over
Yeah.
people's heads, except for Athena.
Athena, you would get the reference. Knight, if you don't, Tesla's last experiment was working on teleportation using Faraday cages.
Rumored.
Have you ever seen the movie The Prestige?
Or have you ever seen the anime 3rd season of Records of Ragnarok? It's a dumb anime, I love it.
Yeah.
You make it to the generator room, all in one piece, with new insight gained about the monster. You see, just as before, a massive flywheel style generator with a hand crank attached to it.
What does the generator look like?
Roughly speaking, a large metallic disc is fitted between 2 powerful magnets and a literal hand crank. This is a manual generator.
So it kind of does look like what Tesla worked on.
In a way, roughly speaking, this is more akin to like a
Hand crank
like
battery.
essentially, yes. Like normally when this thing is in operation, the wheel would have been spinning the entire time, and when power goes out, it would use the rotation of that centrifugal force to generate electricity and to restore power. However, in this case, it hasn't been used in years, it hasn't been maintained. Manual generation is required in order to get this thing moving again. And even then, like, without additional power to run it, someone's going to have to stay here and manually crank this.
What metal is this made out of?
Roughly speaking, I'll say that it's made out of what amounts to as a complex combination of aluminum and carbon fiber. It is not, however, spinning metal in a magnetic field will generate electricity.
That's what I'm hoping for, because if this creature is using a Faraday cage-like system, there has to be electricity nearby. And it can only teleport in the Faraday cage.
Does anyone take a look at the machine itself?
I do.
Okay. What are you looking for?
I am looking for a way to make this automated so that we don't have to leave someone behind. If not, I will stay behind for as long as possible.
I do have skill in mechanical repair.
It's true.
Yes.
I'll go ahead and say that this is a intelligence mechanical repair check.
Someone, because I'm
What skills can you offer?
athletics to run it for a bit, military training to keep an eye out so the eggheads can do the thinking.
You can do one or the other. Can't do both.
Okay, I'm gonna give... Time is the most valuable thing, so I'm going to use my military training to keep an eye out to give you guys advantage on your rolls without the fear of being hit.
All right. Go ahead and give me that mechanical repair check. This is an idea to. This is you trying to figure out how to puzzle through this problem. Holy fucking shit!
Yes! Yes!
Did you roll that with advantage?
Yes.
Can you roll that normally?
Okay.
Oh wait.
What?
Ask help.
Oh, I see what you
keep
mean.
the
Okay.
numbers.
All right. We'll roll with it.
Okay.
If that wasn't allowed, my apology.
I can roll it back.
Do you want us to roll it
Well,
back?
the first one you rolled was an 8, so looking at the results, so you're good.
Okay.
So, roughly speaking, there is a way to go ahead and get this up and running again. There are a number of different ways to try and like make this work, but the simplest and easiest is to take apart your compatriot's exoskeletal frame and then have it automate this while you run off to do something else. Additionally, you remember that the message from the shutdown sequence
Mm-hmm.
mentioned multiple generators.
This is only one generator room. There are
There's
multiple
only
throughout.
one.
There, I would say, like, there's multiple throughout the facility. As to where the others are, we do not know.
I'm also going to pick up Yvette's hand that's in here,
Mm-hmm.
and put that in my pocket, I guess.
You have like a maid pocket.
Yeah, my dress has pockets.
In the future, dresses have pockets.
Okay.
Thank God.
No,
you
it took
get-
them a million years.
Yeah.
Do you want to spend the time to set up that rig now,
Yes.
or do you want to try and do this
Well,
another way?
We technically have 8 hours till evac the hard way.
Yes. I
We
would
can
suggest-
we can take turns doing this and being watchful in case of an ambush.
I will then. That being the case, I will offer myself as first shift. Because I have a gun attached to my leg, and I can still crank while I fight.
Yeah, actually, true. You can aim through your heads-up display.
Yep.
I'll go ahead and say that it will take you approximately 20 minutes to make this happen.
Yeah. I will take time.
And additionally, you will not have access to your exoskeletal frame.
That's
You'll
fine.
have access to your gun frame.
And my comm, so if shit hits the fan, I can say, code red or something.
Okay.
Mhm.
Do you want to make that sacrifice?
Yes.
Okay, cool. You no longer have access to your exoskeletal frame. It is now going to be considered just a normal piece of armor. It is not powered anymore. You're using components and materials to fashion yourself basically what amounts to as like one of those little like.
Can I take the gun off the exoskeleton frame so I still have gun?
You still have gun.
Cool.
You still have it attached to the base of your spine, but you're using parts of your leg augmentation to basically turn this into like a little cranky monkey to run this thing while you go off to do something else.
I am going to cut a little, so it doesn't fall off immediately, a little slit in the band that's holding the garter strap and the exoskeleton.
Do you know what a steady cam rig is?
No, but I know the safety nut from horseback riding.
Okay. What are you doing?
So I'm not doing the horseback riding thing because that requires rope. What I am doing right now is if I need to pull away to move, I don't want my leg stuck to this thing. So I'm cutting a little bit so if I need to yank my leg, it will come
You are
off.
leaving you're leaving the leg frame behind.
Okay, I thought it was still attached to me.
No. The scientists and mechanics in the group basically took screwdrivers and dismounted your legs and are now attaching it to the machine as the motor that keeps it spinning.
That's fine. Alright, ignore this little cut in the thing.
What it is now, though, you're able to take the gun arm that was attached to your frame and keep it still attached at the spine.
Yes, that's
So
fine.
it now looks more like a Steadicam rig that you can sort of like maneuver around.
That's perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so, which basically means, mechanically speaking, loved one, you do not get advantage on strength checks anymore, and you can't lift as much anymore.
That's fine, but I have expertise in firearms still.
Exactly. Excellent. 20 minutes go by. I need to modify something right quick before we continue, and then we'll get you to the next room, and then I think after that we'll call it for the night.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I wanted to start earlier, but things came up.
No, you're fine.
Oh, dear.
How dare. Making your way past the generator room, you come into a space that is odd. Passing through the next set of corridors and caverns, you come across a room, which is on one side of it filled with disheveled construction workers' clothes, hard hats, like various bits of like little pieces of construction, like tool bags and tool sets, as well as like abandoned lunch boxes. Marking this area is just this pervading sense of rot and decay, as blood is smeared on every surface, practically speaking.
Ew.
In the rafters and in the ceilings, it is festooned with an almost macabrely decorated with hands hanging from plastic zip ties from the ceiling grates. As you enter this space, it just hits you. The pervading sense of dread, and all of you gain 1d5 stress from the sight of it.
6?
Mm-hmm. Oh, you can roll a d10, just divide by 2.
That would be a up or down.
Down.
Then that would be a 3 on my stress.
Okay, cool. Your stress goes up to 9.
Mine is currently at 10.
Cool.
I can only imagine what Jarvis's stress is right now,
going through.
running from wolves. Fuck.
On the far side of the room, against what would have been the exterior wall of the station, you see that there is an open rent in the hull that has been patched over and bolted down with a loose tarp of plastic being the only membrane between you and the cold, uncaring void of death. It bubbles
Thanks, I
outward,
hate it.
barely containing the pressure of the habitat in. In the center of the room appears to be a large-ish machine or a series of machines sort of connected like up to each other.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them appears to be almost a sintering panel, like a technological flower in the middle of the room that has been unfolded, resembling like solar panels that have unfolded outward, and a series of like steps leading up to the center of this thing. That same smell of ozone and burning flesh hangs in the air.
Does it smell? Does it smell fresh?
I
Like
thought for a
that's
second you said, "Does it
Okay,
smell good?"
Nova.
And I'm like, what?
We'll be finishing up here in a bit for tonight.
Like, does it smell like this?
Recently, like within the last 20 minutes.
So it. Well, don't know how to make a perception check. I look up, I look down. I'm checking like the corners. I'm using my HUD display. Does anything pop up?
You don't see anything, you don't hear anything.
Do I hear? We're in a room, so probably no. But place it's abandoned. Animals may have made their habitat here. Do I hear any animals?
No. It is
Alright.
dead quiet, except for the dripping of blood from the corner. Cool.
Oh.
Do you enter the room?
Yes. I will enter the room after clearing the doorway.
What was that? Someone asked for me?
Let's say like, I was thinking, but after we get into the room and we've cleared it, then I'll say what I'm thinking of doing.
Sounds good.
I want to make sure this area is clear before like getting an injured Hera in here. Get clicky clacky.
The fact that the teleporters make no noise does disturb me.
It can be anywhere. You enter the room together, begin searching through, looking for hints of what this might be, who may have done this.
I'm looking. I don't care who's done.
Keeping an eye out for the killer himself. The 5-meter rupture in the bulkhead looms ominously as you stare at the plastic seal that's barely holding in the atmosphere. Inside this room proper, you clear it. You're alone here.
I will give the hand signal of clear. I don't know what that is. I'm not an IRL. But I'll give the clear signal.
You do this, wave in the air, and then pull down as if into a fist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do that.
That's the all clear. The patch that I have. What was the timer?
Roughly speaking, 5 seconds.
Okay. It's only an emergency. If I have to.
The chrome pad in the middle of the room unfurls as you approach. Again, more of those almost solar panel-like panels pop out and almost invite you to stand on the dais.
If we knew where... Do you think this is the teleporter device?
I have a picture, guys. I'll drop it into the Discord. I'm gonna see if we can drop it into the chat. It might be possible. We'll see. If not, I will drop it into Discord and our general chat. That's a device, or at least one of the devices in the room.
And it's 5 meters, you said?
There is a 5-meter hole in the hull being patched over by a clear, transparent bubble of material.
Okay.
It's on the
How
far
big is
side.
that thing?
5 meters is approximately speaking
No, not the 5 meters. How big is the machine?
2 meters across, maybe at the most, when unfolded.
6 feet wide.
Okay. So if this is either A, the teleportation, there would be more of these around that we haven't seen, and we didn't see another one of these in the generator where it initially teleported.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think this is a teleporter. It might be linked to it.
The other devices in the room appear to be massive, like computer terminals and radar dishes and pipes filled with superconducting fluid, like running through into the pad itself. There appear to be labels on these devices in the room as well. What you get is a laser etched, like very clinical description of as follows. Hang on a second. Sorry, guys. 1 second. I gotta find the right description. Here we go. Integrated jaunt pad 1.08.
Jaunt is another word for jump, so it might be teleport.
Yeah. With each of the devices, do they have their own status?
Yeah. Are they like rated 1.9?
With the devices in the room, there appear to be one computer terminal amongst them that says a series of warnings and then a log of the last known use. It was 20 minutes ago.
So this is a jump pad, but if he's able to jump, it means he must have some plant.
Yeah.
Like, this is the terminal. This isn't the way he needs to. If we break it, we might be able to.
Does anyone want to give me a science check?
I leave that to Athena.
Athena's,
Baddest in the arena.
Yep, that's Athena's thing.
Athena,
We just turn to Athena like,
are you?
see what this is?
Athena, can you disable this?
I'm not skilled with machines. It's bioscience that I'm more adept at.
I will give the help action again for science.
Not gonna be able to help here. You
Darn.
don't have any skills that would apply here. You
You
can try and just
jury
pure
rigging.
intelligence.
Ooh.
Jury rigging. Can that help?
Yes, in a way. I'll go ahead and add that in as giving advantage.
So, Athena, you get to roll this at advantage.
Yep.
And it's just gonna be a straight up intelligence check.
I can do that. Oh wait,
Or
Damn.
Roughly speaking, Athena, teleportation is still very much a new idea, especially teleporting massive objects, but in the past, when you wanted to teleport something, basically transferring information from one place to another, you often needed a secondary medium that acted as sort of an exchange between two particles or two objects. And in that exchange, quantumly entangle the two particles together, and then once they drift far enough apart, activate them to transport the information from one end back to the other. This teleport pad is a critical component in this process, acting as the relay between a remote destination and this point in space and time.
destroy it.
If you destroy it, that'll take away his ability to teleport.
And that will
I'm
help
gonna
us.
I'm gonna motion for my sword back just long enough to stab this thing. I don't speak about what it is or how it works. I'm just like holding out my hand for my sword.
I think you mean lead pipe, and I hand you the lead pipe.
No, I mean my sword. I have a
I
cane
have,
sword.
I have Athena's cane sword.
I will take back the lead pipe.
Xenos hands you the cane sword. What do you do?
I stab it in the center, trying to destroy it.
Electricity flows from your sword into the machine. Warning lights appear all over the nearby computer monitor. As that happens, the satellite dish begins rotating wildly in all directions. A dangerous amount of energy begins to build up.
Can I use my
Time to flee.
combat?
Time to flee. Time to flee.
Yeah, I'm gonna scoop up Hera
Mm-hmm.
and just start running.
Give me a strength check. Advantage.
Combat training.
We're-
Athletics.
Athletics. Go ahead and give me athletics.
We are running the fuck out of this room.
And you may do so at a normal then.
And here I was thinking about using an explosive device in this corner, but we'll wait on that for somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm willing to take the hit if it means protecting Hera.
Sounds good. All of you make it out of the room in time, except for Hera and
I will toss Hera out of the blast range.
You toss Hera forward out of the blast range. As
Just pretty much look at Xenos and Athena and go, catch.
not an explosion happens, but a bright flash of light. As the room fills with microwaves. Lovewind. As you take the brunt of the impact, what I'm going to do here is that rather than the damage being split between you and Hera,
Yeah.
I'm going to just direct it towards you.
Yep.
You take 10 points of burn and fire damage as your back is just rent in waves and waves of microwave energy that spill out from this machine. And then it's over. As a matter of fact, yes. You take 7 points of damage and your exoskeletal frame completely goes dead. Additionally, your armor is now more or less
Gone.
useless until repaired. I will just unequip your armor. You're welcome. And I think we're going to end it there. But as the microwaves are released from the room, you hear a lone cry. Mournful, angry, desperate.
Run.
Come from the north of you.
Run.
And that's where we'll leave it.
Oh, when we got the generator room running, did any of the computer systems also go off?
You see that there is a gradual trickle of energy that sort of like flows through the systems in here. Occasionally, the electrical systems will come online,
Mm-hmm.
but only for a brief moment, a few seconds, and then it will die, and emergency power goes back in line. Sounds like you need to get the second generator up and running in order to get full power to this place.
With that computer explosion, did it affect that seal?
Yeah.
In
You don't know.
We
Go
don't
back and
know.
check.
No. Rather not get sucked out the fucking airlock into nothing.
Yeah.
That being said, the door to that room opens out. You could close the door.
Does
You close the door
Yeah, we'll close
And-
the door.
and lock a latch into place. It is It latches from both sides, but if there is a decompression, the door will take it first.
At least for now.
We'll see y'all next time.
We'll see y'all next time,
Yep.
and then we'll finish this up and see what happens. And then after that, probably more D&D. Now that everyone's no longer sick.
Yes.
Thank you all for playing. I hope you had a good time.
I
catch this up.
did.
I'm glad.
I hope
Andy is delightful.
you.
A proper maid.
I based her off of some of the Black Butler mixed with Roberta from Black Lagoon.
Delightful.
Is that
No.
that the maid that like
Yes.
drops grenades out of her skirt?
Yes.
That's the one. With that being said,
because that's when you described your character, I was like that person in my head.
Yeah.
I've never seen the anime, but I know
Yes.
of that person.
It's good, it's fucked up.
it is. Truly. Anyway, we'll go ahead and end it here. I thank you everyone for stopping by. And then, yeah. We'll pick this up next week. Same time, same place.
Same bat channel. Same
Oh,
bat
you look
network.
I do have a bot. Shoot.
Right.
Alright, stream's over.
Bye.
Oh shoot, I forgot to
Raid
disable
out.
the audio. And I forgot to do that too. Ah,
It's
crap.
fine.